Good morning, Social Studies crew. I know you've been very patient this morning, and I appreciate your patience because this has been quite a last couple of days for all of us, especially people like me who I'm used to teaching face to face with you, and I don't have a ton of resources set up on Google Classroom or Blackboard because I always see you and I give you everything you need in class. So I've had to do a lot of changing and a lot of creating, but I think we're getting there and we're in a good place. So from here on out, it should just get a little bit easier because I had to do a lot of setup at first. All right, so first of all, thank you for your patience. I miss you guys. I hope this is not going to be more than a month at this point. There's no indefinite, there's no ending in sight. We have to wait until we're cleared to come back to school. But in the meantime, I hope you guys are being safe and not taking chances and getting together with a lot of people. Hopefully this will pass very quickly. I just wanted to send you a quick video and tell you how we're going to access our information for social studies. First of all, there's Google Classroom. All of you have been added to a newly created Google Classroom that I started on Monday. For any reason, again, like I said in our WebEx thread, if you can't access it, please email me and I'll try to figure out why you can't access or resend it to you, the invite or whatever. So that's going to be where I put probably a day-to-day, here's what we're going to do. And another place I'm going to put things is on Blackboard, which is where I put the first thing you're going to be working on the next few days. Both platforms are going to be there for us to use. The WebEx is going to be my channel every morning. I'm going to start there and I'm going to tell you where you should be looking and what the task is for the day, okay? So I need you to be patient, but for sure go to WebEx and I don't know what my dog is doing. And check in there first for WebEx to find out where you should head for the day. One thing about WebEx I want to tell you is I know a lot of you are in there. I still haven't heard from everybody, so I'm going to be reaching out specifically to a few people. But one thing you have to remember with WebEx, it kind of feels like we're texting each other and it's kind of fun, but it's not a text platform. What I'm seeing is like I'll post something important and then people are going back and forth. Hey, hi, how's it going? Whatever. And you're putting these pictures up and chill, yo. The problem is this is not a social media platform. You are bumping with all of your comments. You're bumping the important things I'm telling everybody way up the chain. So then people are coming on. What do we do? Well, I don't know what to do. How do you get this? And things I said were higher up, but they didn't read it because of all the nonsense going back and forth with you guys. So from here on out, that WebEx is just it's a space for us, but it's not a space to have fun. You can text each other for that. You can email each other for that. That is a space we have to kind of hold sacred. Every now and then I put a cute little picture on, but that doesn't mean I want you all to do the same. And even if you did here and there, it wouldn't be a bad thing. But we got to stop the back and forth bantering and hi, yo, what are you doing? I woke up at 9 a.m. or who cares? Okay, so let's keep it just what it's meant to be for, okay? But every day I want you to check there. You start there at WebEx. That'll tell you where you're going for the day, okay? Otherwise, everything that I have for you will either be in Google Classroom or on Blackboard. There's not a lot on Blackboard right now, so the first thing you're going to notice is the Mesopotamia resources. That's where you're going to head today. So what I want you to do today is today's assignment is going to be in Blackboard. It's reviewing what we started last week and we didn't get a chance to finish. If you remember, we were in the middle of a job fair and we had 4 candidates that we were reviewing, you and your group. You guys had time to talk about them. You had time to collect some thinking, take some notes. And the last task was supposed to be to share out who you think should be hired as president or the school principal and why, okay? Now, we never got to that part. So, and I know you probably don't have your sheets. At least I think a lot of you probably don't. So I included I put the slideshow that explained what to do on there. I put copies of the resumes, the teacher description of what you're doing, and the note sheet. If you want to take that one and download it into Notability so you can retake some notes. If you don't have your notes that you took at school, you left them there, okay, no big deal. Then you'll need to redo it or at least collect your thinking, okay? Then the final step is going to be to create that CER. And that's something you'll get graded on. So the directions are on a slide in there. I included in the Mesopotamia folder where it says job fair. In there, I included a CER template for you to kind of help you organize your thinking. I put all the resources we need there. Your job is to simply, on paper, if you do Google Doc, that's fine. But your job is to create a CER and then, of course, put your name on it. And you can either, if it's a Google Doc, you can share it to Google Classroom. And I'll create a little folder where I want those to go. Or you can take a picture of it and upload it in that folder where I want it to go. So I'll get that taken care of later today. But that's your task. Your task is to finish the task we started with your group. You all had a chance to evaluate the candidates. You can look at them again. I included them. Take some notes. And then your job is to formulate a very well-written CER about who should either be the principal of a school or the president. Remember, you get to pick. You don't have to do both. And then when you're finished and you know you've read it over and it's well edited and it has your name on it somewhere, then you can submit it. That will be due by Friday at the latest. I'm going to give you today and tomorrow to work on that. Friday, we're going to start Mesopotamia Madness. We're going to start filling out our brackets and moving forward with that activity. So I want the job fair to be done, hopefully the CER by Friday at the latest, so that we can wrap that up and we can move on to the next activity, okay? So everything you should need should be in Google Classroom. I'm sorry, not Blackboard, but you're going to submit to Google Classroom. I know it's confusing. It's confusing for me because, you guys, this is not how I roll at all. I'm much more direct in, together, do things with you, collect things face to face. I don't do a lot of electronic stuff, so this is hard for me. So just be patient. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm here for you. I miss you guys. This is a really trying times. I don't want this to be a stressor at all. I'm stressed out beyond belief, but that's just because this is all new. I don't want you to feel that. Just know that I'm here for you. I just want you to get your work done. I'm going to give you a couple days. I want you to have a nice spring break. But let me know if you're bored out of your brains next week and you want me to maybe share some online resources where you can practice your states. I'll definitely upload your Southwest packet. You can work on that. Because I have a feeling, being off is fun, but it gets a little stir crazy after a while. You can only play video games for so long and watch 100,000 movies before your brain needs something to do. So just let me know, and I'll try to share those links somewhere in Blackboard. And keep you busy. Okay, so I love you guys. I'm sorry it took so long. I hope this works. Please let me know if you have any questions. Take care.